There are three key components to embodying the sovereign queen that you are. And those are body as oracle, healing your relationship with your inner masculine, and filling your own cup or self-satiation. So I'm going to break all of those down into greater detail, starting with body as oracle. So this is about letting your body be your compass. Your body is a map to the unconscious mind. Your yoni, your womb, is an oracle, a portal to the other side. And our body holds incredible messages for us, especially things that are not of mind, that we can't see, that aren't so obvious. And so by listening to the messages of the body, of our intuition, we can tap into such great depths of wisdom directly from source, from our lineage, from our ancestors, and just that deep feminine wisdom that moves through us that is often so ignored or can't be heard if we're just moving, going, doing. So it takes a slowing down, a getting into the body and having a sensual experience of life, really listening with our five senses and listening to the spaces in between, the places that aren't so obvious. So just feeling, listening, and responding in reverence, and trusting the wisdom of the body above all else. This is where we really cultivate sovereignty from, by trusting ourselves. So not outsourcing our power to someone else, not looking outside of ourselves for the answers, but turning within. So it's okay to ask for insight from other people, to get those reflections, but ultimately we have to be tuning in, finding our center, listening to our song, and letting that guide us, really making our own decisions and feeling what's right for us, and not being so heavily influenced by other people. And when we can really come back into our power and trust ourselves and hone in on that deep listening, that deep intuition, we will always find that we have the answers we need within. So that's the first one, body as oracle. The second one is healing our relationship with our inner masculine. This is so important because the men that we attract in our life are actually a reflection of the relationship that we have with our internal masculine. So if we are attracting all of these emotionally unavailable men, unsafe, unstable, not present, manipulative, whatever it is, that's all a reflection of what needs to be healed with our internal masculine. So this could be wounds from our dad, from our childhood, from the patriarchy, whatever it is, but we have to heal our relationship with our inner masculine to be able to reflect a different quality of outer masculine. By doing this, you will cultivate deeper trust within yourself because you're really honing in on that unwavering central pillar of presence and awareness that is the quality of the masculine, and you can rest back into him and trust him to support you. You can trust him to get shit done, to be the force of action, of direction. But if you're disconnected from your internal masculine, and you're constantly trying to source that masculine quality from the outside, you're just going to keep running into trust issues, and you're kind of trying, again, you're giving away your power. So it's really about how can you come into connection with your internal masculine and trust in him to take you to where you need to go, rather than placing that expectation on the external masculine. By doing so, you will transform the type of men that you attract, and you're just going to feel more solid in yourself when you can trust your own internal masculine rather than projecting it and expecting the external masculine to meet you there. When you know you can meet yourself there, you're just going to feel safer and more empowered. And that doesn't mean that you can't let the external masculine play that role and allow you to drop into your feminine. That's a beautiful thing to do, but that's going to go so much more smoothly when you have that really deep healthy, integrated relationship with your internal masculine. This is also really key because needing the external masculine to support you in that way when you're not in tune with your own internal masculine, when you're not giving space for your own internal masculine to show up for you, is actually very likely to repel the external masculine. There's a huge difference between wanting, desiring for him to meet you in that way and needing that from him, having this kind of grabby, graspy energy, which leads me to my next point. So desire is sexy, neediness is not. So this is where filling your own cup, learning to self-satiate, this is where this comes into play. Being whole within yourself, filling your own cup, like drinking of your own essence and just feeling so good in your own skin, feeling so capable and whole and alive within yourself, feeling independent. This is so magnetic. And when you're needing somebody to fill your void, you're actually using them to fill that void. When you need them to make you whole or complete, this actually repels them. It is the most attractive quality to be drinking of your own inner well, to feel so luscious and delicious and powerful and fulfilled on your own, which doesn't mean that you don't desire the masculine, that you don't desire connection, but it's about just feeling so whole and nourished in yourself, that you are operating at that frequency of havingness, of wholeness, not of lack or scarcity or desperation. And therefore you're attracting somebody else who is whole, rather than somebody who's wanting to connect from a place of lack, but somebody who's wanting to connect from a place of stepping up, to give, to offer, to share, to co-create and collaborate. The other magic that comes along with this is that when you know how to self-satiate in this way, when you're just like so yummy and content and fulfilled with yourself, you set your bar way too high for bullshit. You will not stoop to a level of somebody who's not able or willing or capable to step up and meet you where you desire and deserve to be met. You won't stay in relationships or friendships or jobs or any of it that aren't fulfilling, that don't feel like they're honoring and celebrating you, because you have that connection to source and wholeness within yourself. So you won't be self-sacrificing. You won't be in this place of selling yourself short, because you know what you want and you know how to give that to yourself. And everyone else should just be a cherry on top. They should all just be something that enriches and enhances the experience. But you're like the whole ice cream sundae. Like, you really know how to light yourself up. And so this sets your bar high, where you won't be connecting with somebody from a place of loneliness or disconnection or needing somebody to validate you and your self-worth or anything like this. You'll be connecting from a pure place of desire stemming from wholeness to just take your experience to the next level. So this is also how you're going to attract your king, by stepping into your sovereign queen or attracting another sovereign queen. But it's about cultivating that wholeness within, that sovereignty, that sensual sovereignty. And this is how power couples come together. Two people that are whole, that have so much to share with each other, that just light each other up, but don't need each other to feel lit up. So this is the magic of conscious relationship, transformational relationship. It all starts with self. It's all about that relationship that you have with yourself and stepping into the sovereign queen that you are. So I hope that this was helpful for you. If you want to dive deeper into this, subscribe to my channel and go ahead and click the link below. Download my free Liberated Intimacy class and sign up for my mailing list, and I'll keep you updated on all of the various offerings I have. We're going to be diving a lot deeper into what I talked about today. So thank you so much for being here today. I would love to hear below in the comments, what are some of your favorite ways to play with these three elements? What are some of your favorite ways to tune into your body as oracle, to heal your relationship with your inner masculine, and to fill your own cup? I look forward to hearing from you, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Ciao.